Please welcome back to the stage your MC and Senior Vice President of Global Sales, Ryan BARSON, and US and Canada General Manager, Garrett Johnson.
All right. Since Garrett's out here with me, and he's the general manager for the United States and Canada, and this event happens to be in the United States, in the state of Florida, how many of you here are from the US or Canada, or let's group Mexico in with that as well? Let me hear it. Now, with all due respect to all of you, the Taiwanese and Japanese, which had smaller groups, were much louder than that. Come on. US, Canada, and Mexico, let me hear it.
Okay. Fantastic.
All yours, Garrett.
All right. Well, it is my opportunity to give you an update. We had a chance to hear from Dr. Chu and from Asia, and Claudia Hartneck from Europe. But I want to take a moment to talk about the two markets I'm responsible for, which is the United States and Canada. I'm going to start with the United States, and as we take a look at what you have been able to accomplish and what we are actually doing in the US is nothing short of amazing. When we take a look that the US is up 120% year to date, is nothing short of amazing. I want you to know that is 1.2 times what we were doing above what we were doing last year. Most companies would love to be able to be up 10%. And we are up 120% in the United States. And that is an absolute testament to what you are doing. Give yourselves a round of applause. We're just getting warmed up. I love to hear that, because when you take a look at what we did just last month alone, the US was over 50% of total company sales. Which last year was the first time, when we were here in August, was the first time the US had actually passed Japan in sales. And so to see where we've been in just 1 year is nothing short of amazing. And so congratulations to each of you. I know it's the hard work. It's the heart that you put into your responsibilities every day and supporting your team. It's making that extra call. It's taking that support of one extra person. It's giving one extra patch out. And it's those things that make all the difference in when we take a look at what you've been able to accomplish. So congratulations. Now I get a chance to put my hat on for our Canadian team. Where is our Canadian team? All right. It was all right. How about we do that again? Where's our Canadian team? All right. I knew you were there. Here's the thing. Canada over the last year has gone through some challenges. Last October, we had to pull all products but 2 out of the Canadian market, just due to some things that we had to update with Health Canada. Because of that process, we ended up being short most of our big products. We had Alavita and Icewave, 2 amazing products that were still having an amazing effect in the market, but when we pull out some of our flagship products like X39, X49 Eon, it certainly had its impact. And we were in the process of growing. We had some amazing growth happening up to that point, and of course, it killed a lot of that growth. But in August of this year, we had the opportunity to be able to come back into the market and to be able to bring those products, at least 5 of those products back. We still have a few we're working towards, and our commitment is to get those back in the market, but we were able to bring those products back. And if we take a look at where we were and then after launch, got you, there we go. Sorry, I went backwards. I need to go forward. One more slide here. We're 1,000% above where we were when we launched. Our best month ever in Canada was August of last year. until we relaunched, and we were 50% above our highest month ever in the month we launched back in. And then in September, we were above that again. And so we can continue to see that our Canadian team are not only taking the challenge that it was, but they're taking the opportunity and bringing it back to the market as a force. And so thank you, Canadians, for all the efforts that you're putting in to be able to make that possible. Now, we had a chance to be able to go to Canada and do a road show. And we had a chance to go in and see and spend time and get heart to heart with our Canadian team. I wasn't going to get emotional, man. All right. But to see their heart and to see what they've been through and the challenges that they went through and to see the commitment that David was willing to support them with was absolutely amazing. And so to be able to see where they were and to where they are today, my hat is off to you, and I certainly respect and honor everything you've been able to achieve. We need to go. Now I'm going to take the opportunity to turn the time back over to Ryan to talk to us about our Mexico market.
Did you feel the emotion a second ago? It's one of the reasons why Garrett is such a good friend of mine. He's an amazing human being, and he cares genuinely about all of our brand partners. He cares about all of them all over the world, but he has a little bit more in his heart for our United States brand partners and our Canadian brand partners. As you saw just a second ago, because the slides moved forward just a tiny bit, we have some amazing things happening in the Mexico market. 4 weeks ago yesterday, we opened a brand new office, Lifewave's first ever office in Mexico, in Guadalajara. And that was an absolutely phenomenal event. We had brand partners from all over the country and some from the United States who joined us for that event. And I'm going to share just a little bit about Mexico because I want to talk about the potential of it. Earlier today, we talked about how we're opening a new market in South Korea, and we're so excited about it and the potential there. We've been in Mexico for a little while, but the opening of the office represents the beginning of a new era. The beginning of a new era in a top 10 market in direct sales and network marketing in the world. Many of you here in this room, you might have contacts, you know people in the Mexican market. Now is the time. In fact, up 46% year to date over last year. And this month right now is on, so we had our best month ever last month. We're on pace to pass that early this month. We're doing great things in Mexico, and that is a tribute to all of you who are building there, the great things that are happening. Now let me expand that perspective just a tiny bit. Mexico has about 130 million people. Massive market, tremendous potential. Network marketing has been strong there for a long time, and people are looking for opportunities to help change their lives and to change the lives of generations that follow after them, and this industry can make it happen. In addition, here in the United States, there are approximately 65 million Latinos. 65. That's bigger than most of the countries in Europe. In the US, within the United States. Of those 65 million Latinos, about 40 million of them are first generation, second generation, ultimately tie all of their ancestry and everything back to the country of Mexico. Meaning there is an entire country of people within the United States with connections to Mexico. And if you can find ways to share Lifewave with individuals, doesn't matter what state you're in, with individuals who are connected in places like Mexico, what could that do for your business? We provide customer service in Spanish. We have resources in Spanish that can be used in the United States and in Mexico. And we also hope that Mexico will ultimately be a springboard for what we do in the future. We have a new general manager in Mexico. A few of you may have already met him. His name is Mario Leyva. Mario is actually standing over in the corner. I can kind of see him. He'll wave his hand. So Mario is our brand new general manager in Mexico, and he is here ready and waiting to help you. If you want to get into Mexico, find Mario. Don't all go mob him right now. But find Mario, have a conversation with him. With our office and everything we have in place there, we are just excited about the potential of the US Latino market as well as the Mexico market. How many of you want to make that happen and have Mexico be a big part of your business? Yeah, me too. Me too. And maybe I'll learn a little bit of Spanish along the way. All right. Oh, I did have pictures. I forgot. Okay, here's some pictures of our Mexico office opening. It was absolutely phenomenal. Great things happening. I had another slide. This is what the slide I was supposed to be on when I was talking about the potential of the Latino market in the United States and in Mexico. It's huge. Top 10 market. Lifewave is now doing business in 8, when we open South Korea, in 8 of the top 10 markets in the world. That's huge. Now, I want you to think about this, though. This kind of gets back to something I think Chuck Michael said during the panel. Start where you are. Sometimes we look at these other markets and we say, let's build here, let's go to this country, let's go to that country. We would love to do that. However, often if you think that the grass is greener on the other side, or it's so amazing in this place, instead of looking over the fence and looking at the grass that's greener over there, maybe start watering the grass you're standing on. We have 3,000 people here today. What if we had 30? What if we were doing an event at the Citrus Bowl a couple of miles that way and had to fill it up? Or Amway Arena, I know I just named another network marketing company, but that's what the arena is actually called. That's where the Orlando Magic play. What if we did an event there and we filled it up with 20,000 Lifewave brand partners from all over the world? Can we make that happen? The potential is to do that just with United States brand partners alone. Working with all of you, we can all make it happen.